The Man-Eater of Segur. The village of Segur, lying on the edge of the Mysore forests, had fallen under a shadow of terror. A man-eating tiger stalked the area with dreadful certainty, striking without warning and vanishing back into the tangled jungle. Men no longer walked the forest paths alone, women refused to fetch firewood. At night, the village lay silent, listening for the cough-like roar that signaled death. Kenneth Anderson was called when the killings became relentless. The tiger was no ordinary beast. It was cunning, experienced, and terrifyingly bold. It struck in daylight, dragged its victims away, and left behind only blood-stained earth and broken branches. The forest itself seemed to protect the killer, closing ranks around its secret. Anderson entered the Segur jungles with his rifle and a small party of trackers. Everywhere he went, fear clung to the air. He saw the signs of the tiger's work: drag marks, crushed grass, and half-buried remains. The villagers watched him with desperate hope. To them, he was the last barrier between life and certain death. For days, the tiger eluded him. It moved like a ghost, circling silently, watching. At night, Anderson heard its roar echoing through the valleys, deep and menacing, as if the jungle itself was warning him. The man-eater knew it was being hunted, and it was not afraid. The final encounter came in the fading light of evening. Anderson was following fresh pug marks when the forest suddenly went unnaturally quiet. Birds stopped calling, monkeys screamed and fled. Then, out of the undergrowth, the tiger appeared, huge, scarred and confident, its eyes glowing with cold intelligence. For a heartbeat, man and beast faced each other. The tiger charged. In that split second, Anderson fired. The shot rang through the forest like thunder. The tiger collapsed, its massive body skidding to a halt just yards away. The silence that followed was heavy, broken only by the echo of the rifle and Anderson's steady breathing. The man-eater of Segur was dead. When the body was examined, the reason for its man-eating became clear. Old injuries, broken teeth, and festering wounds had made hunting wild prey impossible. Driven by pain and desperation, the tiger had turned to humans. With its death, peace returned to Segur. The forest seemed to breathe again, paths reopened, fires burned at night without fear. Yet Anderson left the jungle knowing one truth he often reflected upon: man-eaters are not born monsters, they are made by suffering and circumstance.